यते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणम्। नमयों विष्णुपादाय श्रीगौरप्रियमूर्तये श्रीमते भक्तिवल्लभतीर्थगोस्वामिनामिने। कृपया क्षमतामपराधिजनं कलुषायुतसक्तसुदीननरं सुपथे परिचालय सर्वदिनं। प्रणमामि च माधवदेवपदम्। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। So we are hearing from Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, chapter number 5, the holy life of Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj was an ardent devotee of Supreme Lord Hari, and he became the cause of his father's death. Meaning, when Indra and all other demigods approached Lord Hari, submitting their prayers about how Hiranyakashipu is tormenting them, how he is troubling them, and how all the heavenly planets have been occupied by him, then Lord Srihari assures them that you please go back to your places, respective places. There is no need to fear. When Hiranyakashipu gives trouble to my devotee Prahlad, who is going to become his own son, then I shall immediately kill him. Therefore, don't worry, please go back. In this way, the Lord assured the demigods. And now, after Hiranyakashipu had performed severe penances, Brahma had appeared in front of him and he gave the benediction of not being killed by any person or animal or creature created by Brahma. He also got a boon that he will not be killed by weapons, any of the weapons, any of the mantras, any of the tantras, meaning any of the gestures, and nor is he going to be killed in the day, in the night, in the upper planets, in the lower planets, inside, outside. He has got this boon and he thought that he has become immortal now. There is no force on the earth that could stop him. And therefore his atrocities only increased further and further. With time, Kayadu, the wife of Hiranyakashipu, gave birth to Prahlad, Ahlad, Anuhlad, three children, of which Prahlad was a very, very devoted person to Lord Hari. There in that chapter, in the previous chapter, we heard few glories of Prahlad Maharaj. Sukadeva Goswami, Narad Goswami was speaking to Yudhishthir Maharaj about the glories of Prahlad Maharaj. How he was a good son, very faithful and loyal to the father, always respectful to the elders, and a great devotee of Supreme Lord. He sang the glories. Prahlad is a disciple of Narad Goswami, yet Narad Goswami sang the glories of Prahlad Maharaj. Because in the spiritual planet, in the spiritual abode, there is no senior, junior. If one is a devotee, he is a devotee. Not that he is a junior, he is a senior. Each have their respect in that manner. Bhaktivinoda Thakur used to respect Prabhupada as a devotee. Prabhupada used to respect Bhaktivinoda Thakur not as a father but as a devotee. So here Narad Goswami spoke the glories of Prahlad to Yudhishthir Maharaj. There the chapter ended. Now we are in chapter number 5, where Prahlad Maharaj was sent to Gurukul Ashram by Hiranyakashipu. In Gurukula, he learns whatever the teachers teach him, and he was very, very sharp. He had a very sharp intelligence. He would catch everything so quickly. Shanda and Amarka thought, oh, very nice, we can present him in front of the king, and the king will be very, very happy. So they took, Shanda and Amarka took Prahlad to Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu was very, very happy receiving the son. He placed his son on his lap. He kissed him on his forehead, and very affectionately and lovingly he told, my dear Prahlad, what do you think is the best? What is the best according to you of what you have learned? Because the child may not be able to answer the question that Hiranyakashipu wants to ask. Then he will be humiliated, he will feel guilty of not answering properly. So Hiranyakashipu gave this choice option to him. What do you think is the best of what you learned? Please tell that. Then immediately Prahlad replied that, oh, best among the demons, I think that a place where there is no sadhu sangha, where there is no association of the devotees, I consider it to be a dark, abandoned well. It is better to give up such a place, grihastha ashrama, enter into the forest to take shelter of Lord Hari. Now, when Hiranyakashipu heard this, he did not become angry. He laughed very loudly. Ha ha ha. Someone has polluted the mind of my child. Because the child has this propensity of, accepting whatever someone says. Whatever the mother or father teach, they are the first gurus. That is why the parents have a great responsibility for their children. So whatever anyone says, whatever he likes, immediately he grasps it. So someone has polluted his mind. It is not the fault of Prahlad. He called Shanda and Amarka. You see, I think some Vaishnavas are coming to your place. They are giving these instructions. So please make sure that there are no Vaishnavas in any form. They may come in disguise. So don't allow anybody and let them mingle with Prahlad. So he ordered, and then he sent back Prahlad along with Shanda and Amarka. Now Shanda and Amarka, they came and they tried to threaten Prahlad. Because if they ask, who taught you this? Then he may not answer. So they have threatened him directly. And even after their threatened words, Prahlad Maharaj only replied that it is so natural for any person to get attracted to Hari. No one has to teach this. It's automatic for a living entity. Just like an iron filings get attracted to magnet, in a similar manner, all the living entities get attracted to Supreme Lord Hari. It is a natural process. So they thought, okay, someone has brainwashed the child properly, very nicely. We have to again bring him back to normal. So they taught him various subject matters, dharma, artha, kama, about political science, etc., so nicely. And Prahlad also got back to his regular studies, and he learnt whatever Shanda and Damarka has taught him. And now they thought, okay, another time has come, we can take our son, we can take Prahlad to Hiranyakashipu. So they took Prahlad to Kayadu, Mother Kayadu. She readied, Prahlad. Nicely he was bathed and then nicely decorated, nicely dressed. And then he told Prahlad, don't answer your father like this arrogantly. You should respect. She taught nicely so that always mothers are worried. The children, if father, becomes angry and chastises, then mothers have to take care, because father will chastise and go away. Mother has to take care. So she nicely taught him, please, listen to what your father is telling. So he went, he offered prostrated obeisances to Hiranyakashipu. Just by seeing that, his heart got melted. And then, my dear son, come closer. And this time he was given little option to talk about his interest, subject of his interest. Now this time Hiranyakashipu has asked, of whatever you learnt from your gurus, please tell that. He didn't give any option that what you like you speak. He told, what you learned from your guru, you please tell that. Now Prahlad has never considered Shanda and Damarka as his guru. They are material gurus, maybe they are giving material knowledge, but they are not the actual gurus. Guru means one who delivers a surrendered soul from this material world. Guru na sasyat. That person cannot be called as a guru if he cannot deliver the surrendered person from this material world. That's why Bali Maharaj had given up Shukracharya's association. Oh, you are stopping me from giving to Lord Hari. Lord Hari is so capable that even if I don't give him, he can snatch away. He has come in the form of a beggar, as a Brahmana, to beg alms for me in order to increase my glory. Otherwise, if it is Hari, he can snatch away without even asking for it. So you are stopping me from giving charity. I shall not follow you anymore. So here Prahlad also thought, but that Bali is coming in the lineage of Prahlad only. So that Prahlad Maharaj thought, Shanda and Damarka are not my gurus. My guru is the one who has given spiritual knowledge. I consider him as my guru because Prahlad is an instructor of all of us. He is our guru. Therefore, if Guru himself does wrong, how can we learn? Therefore, he has replied Hiranyakashipu by saying that Shravana, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Vishnu Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atmanivedanam, Iti Pumsarpita Vishnu Bhaktischen Navalakshana, Kriyeta Bhagavat Yadha Tanmane Adhitam Uttamam. Oh, my dear father, chanting the Lord's name, form, qualities, pastimes, associates, hearing these of Vishnu, chanting of these Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela, etc., the remembrance, Lord's service of the Lord's lotus feet, and his worship with various paraphernalia, servitorship towards him, and to be friendly with him means to make friendship with him, and complete submission to Hari. These are the 9 limbs of devotion. Those who performs these 9 limbs of devotion by submitting to Hari, I consider that education to be the highest. Because this is the education that he has received from the Gurus. That is what Prahlad has replied. Now we read the purport by Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur to this particular verse. Now we will go through the purport by Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, who has written very elaborately about each of these limbs. What is Shravana, what is Kirtana, what is Smarana, all these limbs have been elaborated with various scriptural evidence by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. He has written about 8 or 9 pages of purport, or maybe even more, that we will go through maybe for a couple of days or maybe fortnight. I don't know. For it all depends on how much he has written and how much explanation is required. So, we will continue from the purport by Srila Prabhupada. Eisthale Shravana Shabde Shri Krishner Nam Rupa Guna Parikar Ebang Lilamay Shabda Samuher Karna Sparsha Erupa Kirtan Ebang Smaran Shabderu Kram Janite Hoive. So here Shravana, the meaning of Shravana means to for the ears to come in contact with the Lord's name, form, qualities, pastimes, etc. Shravana means to come in contact with the glories of Supreme Lord Shri Krishna. When the ears come in contact with the glories, then automatically all the sense organs will get purified and one will be able to serve the Supreme Lord. Therefore, the first and the foremost requirement to enter into the Supreme Abode or to understand about the Supreme is Shravana. Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur says that the only way to enter into the Supreme Lord's abode is through ears. Ears are the only medium by which one can enter into the aprakrita, the transcendental realm. Therefore, he would say, please lend me your ears. I don't want anything else. No money is required, nothing is required. Please lend me your ears. Means just pay attention to Harikatha, what I am speaking. Because if Shravana is not proper, if we are not hearing properly, then other limbs cannot be executed properly. Therefore, the first and foremost thing is Shravana. Eirupa Kirtan, in a similar manner, Kirtana, singing. Singing means the tongue should come in contact with the name, form, qualities, pastimes, etc. Just like the ears have to come in contact with these, that is called Shravana. When the tongue comes in contact with these, it is called Kirtana. And similarly, Smarana. When the mind comes in contact with this, it's called Smarana. So, the sense organs have to come in contact with the Lord's name, form, qualities, pastimes, etc. Only then these limbs of devotion will be called as being perfected. Smarana Shabde मन द्वारा स्मरण शब्दे मन द्वारा उपर्युक्त जत किंचित विषयेर अनुसंधान. And smarana, remembrance or contemplation means whatever has been spoken before, means the Lord's name, form, qualities, pastimes, etc. are to be meditated upon. The mind has to be engaged in the meditation of Lord's name, form, qualities, pastimes, etc. Padasevana shabde desh kaladi anusare paricharya. And Padasevana means as per the time, as per the situation and the place to engage in the service. Like deity worship is there. Or, by doing the the circumambulation of what you call the Navadvip Dham Parikrama, all these things. So, as per the time, place, and circumstances, Pada Sevana means serving the Supreme Lord's lotus feet. Archana Shabde Vishnu Puja. Archana means to worship the Supreme Lord. Vandana Shabde Namaskar, and Vandana means to offer obeisance. Dasya Shabde Ami Tahar Das, Erupa Dharana, and Dasya means to be situated in the identity that I am his servant. I am the servant of Hari. To be situated in that identity is called Dasya. One of my friends, he has taken initiation from another Gaudiya Mutt in Mayapur. So one time when he came to his mutt, he saw that one senior Maharaj, he has taken a broomstick in his hands and then he is brooming the temple and the temple corridor, etc., the Nat Mandir, etc. So usually it so happens when Maharaj is doing, then everyone, oh Maharaj, you leave, we will do it. Why are you doing? They usually do it. So my friend, he ran to this Maharaj and he told, Maharaj, what are you doing? Please leave this, I am doing it. Please give the broom to me. Then Maharaj said, I will do. No, please give me seva. Maharaj, please give me seva, please give me service. Then Maharaj said, first become servant and then ask for service. Because if you don't identify yourself as a servant, how can you even serve? You have to have the identity that I am a servant of Supreme Lord, I am a servant of Vaishnavas, I am servant of Guru. If you don't identify yourself as that, even when you are doing some service, you will carry your material identity. Oh, I am an Australian, I am a software engineer, I am a Brahmana, I am a sannyasi. Why should I do this? Or, you see, by doing this, I am actually doing great favor to the mutt. This kind of feeling will come. But the moment I feel that I am a servant, my duty is to serve. You see, simply by this service of sweeping, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had showered his mercy upon King Prataparudra. Even though Rai Ramananda, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Nityananda Prabhu, all these persons have come to speak the glories of King Prataparudra's devotion to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and to Jagannath Dev, Mahaprabhu, even though his heart got melted, still he was not ready to give darshan to King Prataparudra because he is still a king and I am a sannyasi. But on the day of Rath Yatra, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw that in spite of being a king, he is doing such a menial service of cleaning the road in front of Jagannath Dev, he thought, oh, what kind of love he has got to Jagannath. He is situated in the identity of a servant of Jagannath. Immediately his heart got melted. And during the Rath Yatra ceremony, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had formed 7 sampradayas, 7 groups, in each of the groups he has given the mridanga players, kartal players, lead singers, chorus singers, he has given everything. And he himself was moving from one sampradaya to another sampradaya and dancing. And one time, he was dancing in all the 7 sampradayas simultaneously. Only King Prataprudra could see this. Everyone were thinking that Mahaprabhu is in our own sampradaya. But King Prataprudra saw that Mahaprabhu is there in all the sampradayas, dancing simultaneously in all the sampradayas. How? Because Mahaprabhu had showered this mercy. That Mahaprabhu who is telling that I will not give my darshan to the king or I will not see the king, Mahaprabhu has given this kind of darshan to the king. Why? Simply because the king has performed such a menial service. So here, Dasya Shabde Ami Tahar Das Erup Dharana. Dasya means to be identifying ourselves as servants of Supreme Lord. Sakhya Shabde Bandhu Bhave Tahar Hita Sadhan Kamana. Manan Kathan Adi. And Sakhya means to have friendship with the Lord, means considering the Lord to be our friend, always thinking about Him, always talking about Him. Oh, my friend is like this, my friend is like this, my friend is like this, always thinking and talking about Him. That is Sakhya. Atmanivedan Shabde Tahate Deha Hoite Arambha Koriya Shuddha Atma Parjanto Samasta Vastur Sarvata Bhave Arpan. And what is Atmanivedan? Atmanivedan means starting from the body, everything else. Means the most grossest thing, that is the body, right up to the most subtlest thing, Atma. Everything should be submitted, surrendered totally. This body does not belong to me. The mind does not belong to me. The intelligence is not mine. And even I myself doesn't belong to me. Everything belongs to Supreme Lord Shri Krishna. This is Atmanivedan. When Bali Maharaj had given everything to Vamanadev, and still Vaman has one more feat to be taken from Bali Maharaj. He was in confusion. What to do? With 2 feet, he has occupied everything, upper and lower planetary worlds. There is nothing more to give. Because Bali Maharaj had this ego that these things belong to me. I have given whatever belongs to me. That is still there. I am the doer. But his devoted wife, Karyeshu Dasi, Karaneshu Mantri, Bhojyeshu Mata, Shayaneshu Rambha, means a woman has got these 4 roles to play with the husband. Karyeshu Dasi, when it comes to serving the husband, she serves like a servant, a menial servant. Karyeshu Dasi. Karaneshu Mantri, when it comes to giving advice to the husband, she gives like a minister. She always thinks about, what is best for the husband. So like a minister advises the, king, the wife is such an advisor to the husband. Bhojyeshu Mata, when it comes to feeding the husband, like a mother she will feed with great affection and love. Shayaneshu Rambha, when it comes to the Shayana bed, she is like Rambha, she is like, the heavenly damsels. Anyway, so Karaneshu Mantri. Karaneshu Mantri means in her advice, she is like a minister. Now, Vindhyavali, the wife of Bali Maharaj, she is giving advice that you are still thinking that you have given your things. None of these things belong to you. So far you are thinking that you have given what belongs to you, but where is your, identity? You are still thinking that you belong to this world. You give yourself to the Lord. Did you give yourself? Then the Bali Maharaj says, yes, It's the right advice. So far I am falsely thinking that I have given, all these things belong to me and I have given these things to Vishnu. What is my capacity to give anything to Vishnu? My dear Lord, this body belongs to you. My mind, my intelligence, my everything belongs to you. My life, everything belongs to you. Please take it. I have my things ready. Do you have your leg ready to occupy? Yes, I have my leg also ready. Please take me completely. Atmanivedan. Giving oneself completely. That is Atmanivedan. এই নবলক্ষণাত্মিকা ভগবদ ভক্তি ভগবদ বিষয়িনী চেষ্টাই bhakti. What is devotion? Devotion means that which is performed with these 9 limbs, or these are the 9 symptoms of devotion. अद्धा शब्दे साक्षात भक्ति, यह कर्मादीर अर्पण रूप परंपरा अर्थात चेष्टा साधन ओ अर्पण मात्र न है. अद्धा क्रियते भगवती, अद्धा is used after speaking about the 9 limbs of devotion. इति पुंसार्पिता विष्णु भक्तिश्चे नवलक्षणा क्रियते भगवत्यद्धा. क्रियते भगवती अद्धा. अद्धा means, here Prabhupada writes, Sakshat Bhakti, direct service, direct devotion. What is the meaning of direct devotion? It is not like I am performing some karma and I am offering my karma to Supreme Lord. I am performing something, I am offering the fruits of that karma to Vishnu. No, not like that. Direct service. Why can't you engage in the service of Supreme Lord directly? I will earn money and I'll give some money to the mutt, to the temple. No, directly serve the temple. Directly serve the Supreme Lord. Directly serve Guru. Bhagavatyadha means direct service. That is why this topic comes in Rai Ramananda and Mahaprabhu's dialogue, where Rai Ramananda says, performance of karma. Mahaprabhu says, not right. This is external. Ihabahya. Age kaho. Please speak further. Then he says, karma arpan, offering the fruits of karma. Mahaprabhu did not say, wow, so nice. He said, Ihabahya, this is external. To give the fruits of one's activities to Supreme Lord Hari is not a small thing, isn't it? We are earning $1,000. To give $50 is a great task for us. Oh, what will I eat? $50 have come down. So, to offer the fruits in totality itself is a great task. Mahaprabhu says, Ihabahya. This is also external. What is this? What Mahaprabhu is arriving at? What he wants us to do ultimately? If you are telling that this is also external, because you still have the identity that you are the doer, I am the giver. Why do we perform karma? We perform karma because we identify ourselves as I am a husband, I am a wife, I am a teacher, I am a brahmana, I am a sannyasi, whatever. I am this nationality, I have. So you still are thinking that your karma is important. Yeah, because your identification is with here, with this material world. Mahaprabhu says, no, Ihabahya, you don't belong to this world. Age kaho aar, please speak further. Mahaprabhu, Rai Ramananda says, karma tyag, giving up karma. Ihabahya. This is also external. Why? Because still you think that you are the renouncer. What belongs to you that you can renounce? What belongs to you that you can claim? Now, everything belongs to Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. The entire body belongs to Krishna. Whatever you are doing with this body is because the Lord has given this body to you. Whatever you are able to perform is because the Lord has given intelligence to you. If that intelligence is withdrawn from us, can we do service? Can we do any karma? Can we earn our own money? No, it's not possible. Because the Lord has given, we are able to do so. So Mahaprabhu says, Iha bahya. There is also external. So Prabhupada is writing here that Iha कर्मादीर अर्पण रूप परस्पर अर्थात चेष्टा साधन और अर्पण मात्र नहीं. This is just not performance of karma and offering the fruits of the karma. Adha means direct service. Tahu means simply staying in the company of the sadhus and hearing Hari Katha is many fold superior than working in a multinational company and giving millions and millions of dollars. Simply sit in front of a sadhu and hear Hari Katha. That's all. That is millions and millions of times superior than constructing a big, huge building for Gurudev or for Mutt. No. Simply hear Hari Katha. Sthane sthita shrutikatan tanuvang manobhi. Simply stay in the association of the sadhus and hear Hari Katha. And what will happen? Ajita jita. Then that Supreme Lord who is not to be conquered by anyone will be conquered easily. Simply by staying in the company of sadhus and hearing Hari Katha. Tahu abar अर्पणकारीर स्वस्वार्थ धर्म ও अर्थ प्रवृत्ति पुरुषार्थेर उद्देश्ये अर्पिता ना হইয়া শ্রী বিষ্ণুতে अर्पित হওয়া आवश्यक अर्थात श्री विष्णुर उद्देश्यई এই সেবন কর্ম অনুষ্ঠিত এই রূপ ভাবনা কর্তব্য. It is not like I am performing this karma because I have the duty to perform. You should not be performing any of these activities with the identity that you belong to this world and I am performing this and I have to perform this and because I performed I am offering this fruit to Supreme Lord. No, your performance should also be for Vishnu only. Like Varnashrama Dharma is there. Performance of Varnashrama Dharma is still in this material realm. It's not transcendental. It's still material. That's why the gopis have given up their Varna Dharma, Ashram Dharma, everything. The Grihastha Dharma, Sansara Dharma, everything has been given up by them. Why? If it cannot come in the service of Supreme Lord, what good is it? If the Varna Dharma or Ashrama Dharma, I am a Grihastha and being a Grihastha is not allowing me to perform service of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, then instantly give up that Grihastha, that's all. Okay, I will perform Grihastha Dharma and then I will offer the fruits. Yes, this is also devotion, but that is not what is Adha, that is not which is pure, not direct service, indirectly, because we are not directly engaging. Means that which is performed directly in the service of Supreme Lord Sri Vishnu is the indication, is the meaning of Adha. उक्त प्रकारे यदि ওই ভক্তি করা হয় তাহা হইলে সেই ভক্তি অনুষ্ঠানকারী ব্যক্তি যাহা বুঝিয়াছেন তাহাই উত্তম বলিয়া আমি মনে করি ইহাই এই শ্লোকের তাৎপর্যার্থ. So any person who has an understanding of what has been said so far, Prahlad Maharaj is telling that I consider that thought process to be the best. This is what is the meaning of this verse, the purport of this verse of what Prahlad has spoken. Kriyate yati bhagavat adya tanmaniham uttamam grahitam uttamam. I consider this to be the supreme when Shravana, Kirtana, etc. are directly performed in the service of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Okay. So there is much more. I haven't come to Shravana yet. It's just Prabhupada's beginning of the purport. We will continue. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindubhyo evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन पंचतत्वात्मक श्री गौर हरि की जय। परमाराधितम पतित पावन स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी श्री गुरु महाराज की जय। नित्य लीला प्रविष्टोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति दयित माधव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जय जगत गुरु श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। परमहंस श्री गौर किशोरदास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। सच्चिदानंद श्री भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर महाशय की जय। श्री श्री रूपानुग गुरुवर्ग की जय। श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ षड गोस्वामी प्रभु की जय। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय। श्री कृष्ण द्वैपायन वेदव्यास महामुनि की जय। श्री श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। जय नित्य लीला प्रविष्टोम विष्णुपाद प्रवंश स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति शरण संत गोस्वामी महाराजेर शुभ आविर्भाव तिथि पूजा की जय। जय नित्य लीला प्रविष्टोम विष्णुपाद प्रवंश स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति विज्ञान भारती महाराज की जय। परम पूज्यपाद तदंडी स्वामी भक्ति विभूत बोधायन महाराज की जय। समागत हरि कथा श्रवणकारी भक्त वृंद की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल।